No one will ever tell me what to do. I live a life of freedom because I don't care what regulations come out in this country. I don't care what they try to do. You can't fucking tell me what to do. I'm the fucking king.
The alpha male king has officially pled guilty for committing financial fraud. He's going to miss his freedom and being able to yell stupid motivational quotes while on stage.
This is some stressful shit.
The wannabe entrepreneur lifestyle he was living was all paid for by his victims.
But you know what is a big deal? That there is actually a lot of evil in this world.
In a Freudian slip moment for Jeremiah, he warned everyone that there is financial evil in this world perpetrated by wannabe entrepreneurs like Mr. Alpha Male, nicknamed The Bull. His YouTube channel is named The Bull. It's full of important advice like the following.
There's a lot of dipshit adults out there. Dip pieces like asses, right?
His IG is @TheBullEvans. And the man visiting his wife while he's in prison is named The Bull as well. Jeremiah Evans was featured in a video on this channel in 2023 when the story first broke. Since then, he's transitioned into being a male model. He was the lead speaker and host of the comical conference in 2022 called Alphacon. This conference was mocked across social media because of how hilarious the concept was. And for two of the main speakers to be charged with fraud less than 36 months after the conference is our society cleaning out its bowels. That's right, there is another fraudster in this photo that we'll discuss in a minute. Anyone want to guess who?
Because evil's a fucking coward. Evil wants to go after the easy kill, the easy person, the one they can take advantage of. The second they realize they can't take advantage of you is the second they'll cower away and find somebody else.
Jeremiah surely took advantage of people. Let's break down exactly what he did.
And then I incorporated what's been my most popular program is my Amazon stores. So people come invest in me in these Amazon stores. We build it and run it for them. You know, and then they're making cash flow roughly anywhere from $3,000 a month to $6,000 a month.
Ah, the lovely Amazon automation stores that has given me like 10 videos worth of content from influencers pushing these investments. Jeremiah influenced over 500 people to sign up. He was making posts like these to his then 400,000 plus Instagram audience, highlighting how starting this Amazon business is a fraction of the cost of the alleged $300,000 startup cost for other businesses. The real sales pitch was in the passive income you'd be making every month of around $3,000 to $7,000 per month. It was a super sexy sales pitch to make a median income level salary in your sleep while Jeremiah's team did all the work. Too bad it was
bullshit.
The Amazon situation was unfortunate because it actually was a legitimate operation for about 12 to 18 months. Here's Jeremiah talking to Brad Lee about it.
A buddy of mine, he plays for the Raiders here. His store did $160,000 in sales last month, about a 16% profit margin. So he brought in almost $20,000 in 1 month, and we were just doing it all for him.
There were a handful of operators that were legit and running stores for their customers. There was a profit split and everyone was making legit money until influencers began running ads and marketing. They were spending a lot of money on advertising. Today's sponsor, Rocket Money, will help you keep track of your spending. Rocket Money is the personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower bills, and manage your money better. I recently found I was being charged every month for a virtual office I wasn't using. Rocket Money allows me to stay on top of my finances and remove the mystery of where my money is going every month. I found it to be the best and easiest way to keep track of my monthly expenses and analyze where my money is being spent. My personal favorite feature is allowing their experts to negotiate lowering my bill with my internet service provider. Rocket Money has helped save its customers up to $740 a year when they use all the app's premium features with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. To save more and spend less, join the over 5 million members using Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/Spencer or click the link down in the description to get started for free. You can also unlock even more features with premium. That's rocketmoney.com/Spencer to get started for free. When Jeremiah found out that the e-commerce operator was screwing him, here's what happened next.
I grabbed this motherfucker and I start beating the shit out of him right there on his front porch. Tried to run back inside, grabbed him again and kept beating the shit out of him with all the rage that I had.
What actually happened is you had a massive increase in the money supply, influencers running paid ads. The marketing pitch revolved around needing passive income to protect you from job loss because the hot topic at this time was people losing their jobs from COVID. And so you had a parabolic rise in the number of stores being in this automation space. Amazon didn't like it and cut out everyone. The entire business model deleted overnight. Here's Jeremiah's post about the investment in October 2020, where a client store had generated $167,000 in sales in the previous year. This sexy investment model was actually legit until Amazon decided to cut everyone out. The reason Jeremiah is likely going to prison for fraud is what we'll cover next. His marketing contained misrepresentations, including his appearance in Forbes. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that any wannabe entrepreneur influencer featured in Forbes paid for it. His $120,000 watch he used to influence people into thinking he was rich and successful was from customer funds, not profits. That his millionaire status was derived from the unlicensed sale of the unregistered Alpha investment security and not profits derived from the Alpha investment. Listen to this next video clip of Jeremiah trying to be philosophical and tell me if you think he's a trustworthy investment advisor.
If you keep up here and live in your mind palace, this will become more of a reality than your actual reality is reality. And then you will actually do everything in your power to make this manifest into your reality.
Let's just say I'm not shocked that this young Socrates was a wannabe entrepreneur and fraudster. The investigation has not shown a single investor who generated $40,000 or an average monthly return of $4,000 in passive income from the Alpha investment. Jeremiah was posting videos on his YouTube channel highlighting his alleged financial success, but the investigation found out that it wasn't as it seemed. $20 million is the alleged amount of revenue generated from 530 investors. That's around $37,000 per investor. The biggest issue I had with the influencers promoting this risky investment was that they could have been charging around $5,000, as that was generally the fixed startup cost, and then a 50-50 profit split. But that flashy lifestyle can't be paid for by being fair. You gotta really upcharge. Approximately $5.3 million, or about 25% of initial investor funds, were used by Jeremiah Evans and Mackenzie Evans to fund a lavish lifestyle. Instead of managing the e-commerce investment, Jeremiah used the money to enhance his lifestyle to appear wealthy and fit the idea of what a successful entrepreneur is. Here's where the money was spent.
And this is honestly what has created the most wealth for me, is by building, owning, and scaling businesses. And I'm 26 years old, and at this point, I own 7 businesses. I own a supplement company called One Mission Nutrition.
$320,000 for personal investments in One Mission Nutrition.
I own a car detailing company called Spruce Detail. I own a life insurance and financial advisory business called Alpha Financial Agency.
$161,679 towards the purchase of a personal residence.
I own an e-commerce business called Alpha Automation. I own a credit company called Alpha Credit Solutions.
Luxury vehicles valued at approximately $550,000.
I own a restaurant called Coconut Island Grill.
$300,000 for personal investment with the Coconut Group.
I own a second restaurant called Las Botellas.
$250,000 to the Nazarene Fund for production credit on a docuseries entitled The Hidden War. Jeremiah's post on X indicates that the docuseries will involve Mel Gibson exposing a child trafficking business. However, AP News reported that Mel Gibson is not directing the docuseries, according to his publicist. Lastly, the final $50,000 of investor money went into an investment into Wags Capital. Wags Capital is the company founded and owned by Aaron Wagner.
Jeremiah has invested a lot of money in my businesses, and me and him have become really close friends.
If you guessed Aaron Wagner as the other fraudster in today's trivia question, then you were correct.
I don't ever ask people for money. This is what I do. Hey, this deal is dope. I'm gonna win on this thing. Who wants to come with me? It's never an ask, it's an offering.
Cool story, bro. If these deals actually made money, even worse is that Aaron might not have even been investing the money. Utah beer moguls blew $40 million of investors' cash on splashy Western homes and a private jet.
Then I actually thought about it and I was like, man, that's pretty dope. Like, these people can't even tell whether I'm working or I'm playing. I must be doing things right. I must be on the right track.
Thankfully, the people investigating Aaron Wagner didn't care if he was working or playing. Instead, they splashed out on multi-million-dollar homes and purchased an $8.3 million private jet, it is claimed, all while bragging about their extravagant purchases on social media. The Daily Mail shared an image of Aaron Wagner's alleged house priced around $4.2 million in Alpine, Utah. This is his business partner and co-conspirator's house, also in Alpine, Utah. Former BYU athlete and influencer took money from Crumble and defrauded investors, feds claim.
Jeremiah has invested a lot of money in my businesses, and me and him have become really close friends.
The Den of Thieves 3, starring former BYU football players, coming to theaters next summer. Wagner's wife has a protective order against him for herself and all their children. You don't get granted those in Utah without some serious evidence attached. Aaron and his wife owe my company a lot of money for the work they hired us to do on their personal home. They both had lots of lies and excuses, but still no payment has been made. I have heard many of these same stories from other subcontractors too. I know of 4 other companies that were screwed over as well for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Alphacon now has a different meaning, considering 2 of the main speakers were conmen.
But I was shocked at how many people were offended by that word. I'm not talking about a couple people. I'm talking about tens of thousands of tweets, retweets, whatever you call them, Reddits.
People were mocking Jeremiah's use of the word Alphacon for his supposed alpha speakers because we could all see right through the charade.
Help me. I'm literally getting the shit kicked out of me and chocolate milk being poured down my throat, and you sat there and watched.
All these turds have the same MO, produce the aura of wealth through lots of online branding, and then sell courses offering you their secrets. Bradley, who spoke at Alphacon, seems to make a lot of money selling a digital platform for other wannabe alphas to produce their own courses, who then sell them to other people down the line. The smartest business owner is the one selling the platform to the people looking to sell the shovels during the gold rush. The salespeople were making good money too, but ultimately were hit with charges. Around $6.75 million, or about 32% of investor funds, were paid as commissions. Dallin Pilley made approximately $2.5 million. Dallin was hit with a federal complaint. Cole Brimhall made approximately $1.2 million. Utah sales agent admits to defrauding clients of more than $4.9 million. This news release is referring to Cole. And Noel Evans made approximately $555,000. Another $6.3 million went to their third-party fulfillment partners, one of whom is Ecom Partners.
Anger is one of the most powerful tools that people do not use.
Go find one of those kids and you beat the shit out of him. And you can't come home until it's done. I'm no different than you guys. I could have stayed really fucking fat and lazy.
Jeremiah was able to generate a lot of revenue, as were many wannabe entrepreneurs on Instagram in the 2020 to 2022 cycle.
In the past year, this is for 10 million, we're at $16 million.
The problem is that many of these ClickFunnels award winners were using unethical marketing and hype to sell, in this case, a fraud scheme, and some believe he's heading to jail soon. This Reddit commenter believes 5 to 8 years, apparently from an email sent to the victims. Jeremiah has one final message to everyone.
You're a pussy is what you are. You're a little bitch.
That, my friends, is the most alpha of males we will ever see. Thanks for watching.